Hey guys, it's Sona, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to talk about something that may be a little bit controversial, probably have a pretty different opinion from everyone else on this. So before I get into this, I just want to let everyone know that this is literally just my view and opinion. Obviously, this is not fact, this is just what I think personally. You are free to disagree, obviously, and I would actually love to see everyone else's point of view in the comments below, so after you watch this video, feel free to tell me what you think in the comments. Again, this is not meant to send any hate to the developers of this game or the game in general. It's just my view. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So I wanted to talk about a game that's been very popular on Roblox for a very long time. It was even the most popular game on Roblox for quite a while, actually. Literally the first game that you would see on the front page. And obviously, I'm talking about Jailbreak. So as far as I know, Jailbreak's been around since like 2017, I believe. And it literally has over 4 billion visits, which is literally insane. And that's a huge accomplishment. So good to the devs on that. Like, that's really, really awesome that they got that many people to play their game. That's awesome, and it's still growing. So yeah, like I said, Jailbreak has been around since 2017, and for a while it was definitely the most popular game on Roblox. It isn't anymore, that's for sure, but it still actually gets a really good amount of players. As I'm recording this, it has around 30,000 players, and I'm not entirely sure how much it had before, but it probably didn't really go down that much, to be honest. It's probably relatively the same. So if you just need a quick rundown of the game, basically Jailbreak is exactly what it sounds like. You break out of jail, you can be a criminal or you can be a cop. Obviously, this is more fun. Most people choose to be a criminal, so you basically break out of jail and then you do whatever. You rob places, go on heist, you get cars, you get money, all while being on the run from the police, of course. And if you're a police guy, you just chase the criminals. Basically, it's a lot more fun to be a criminal. So yeah, the concept is relatively simple. You're either a criminal or a policeman, and you can either commit crimes or stop crimes. Jailbreak was actually one of the very first Roblox game I had played when I joined. I joined in like 2017, so it was one of the first games that I played, and I gotta admit, it was fun for like a little while. I played it for a few days, and then I eventually stopped because I got a little bit bored because it seemed a bit repetitive to me. But in general, I didn't think it was a bad game at all. It just wasn't really my cup of tea, because in this game, you mostly have a gun as a weapon, so you have to shoot a lot, and I'm very bad at shooting games. I will say that right now. I am terrible at aiming, so that's another reason why I didn't enjoy it as much. But yeah, so it was the most popular game for quite a while. Obviously it isn't anymore. Games like Adopt Me have taken over, Royal High, Simulators, Arsenal, those things are more popular now, obviously. But while I am very happy for the developers of this game and the success that they have gained from it, while that's really cool to me, I still never really fully understood the appeal of the game, I guess you could say. And that's basically what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about my views on this game and why I never really understood why it's such a popular game. So as I mentioned earlier, I played this when I was a noob, and I played it for a little bit. I thought it was pretty fun, but it definitely got repetitive after a while. So one thing that I don't like about the game is how easy it is to break out of jail. Obviously this is a Roblox game, so it's not meant to be super realistic or anything like that, but I think breaking out of jail is way too easy, and I definitely think that it should be at least a little bit harder. Like, literally the only thing you have to do is like punch that box thing and then like go under some fences, and then you're literally out of jail already. And I don't know about you guys, but from my experience, most of the time the cops don't really chase you, or rather not many cops really are in the game. Like most of the time people choose to be a criminal, so your experiences could be different, but I've never really gotten that whole running from the cops kind of feel, because it's usually not like that for me. I just think it's really too easy to break out of jail, and I think that if they added more ways to break out of jail and made it harder, I think that would be really cool. But definitely by far one of the main things that I never really understood about the game is the goal of the game in general. So I know that you break out of jail and stuff, and I know that you are supposed to do heists and robberies, and from that money that you earn from stealing and stuff, like you can get cars, but where does it go from there? Because to me it really just seems like right after you break out of jail, your main goal is to just get cars. Like, yes, you're earning all this money from robberies and stuff, but that mostly just goes toward cars, and that's it. And obviously you can open chests to get different skins and stuff, but from what I've seen, one of the main goals is to get skins and cars and stuff like that. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I've never really been interested in that kind of stuff. I'm not really a car person. I know a tell there's a lot of people that love cars. But in general, I just think it would be really cool if there was more goals to the game aside from just getting a car or something like that. So I know that there's another thing that you can buy, because you can rent apartments and stuff in the game as well. But I kind of also think the apartment part is like a bit bland and there isn't really a whole lot you can do with them. Like, yes, you can customize your apartment with different types of furniture and stuff, but it's extremely limited. It gives you very few options to choose from, but you know, at least they do have the option to begin with. But I'm just saying, I think it'd be really cool if they gave you more options and more stuff that you could do with your apartment, because since I'm not really someone that is really into cars and stuff, I would definitely have a lot more fun if I was able to customize my apartment. One thing that I think would be really cool if they added to this game, I think it would be awesome if they added citizens to the city of the game. So like people, like NPCs that walk around the city. So instead of just robbing places and stuff like that, because let's be honest, that's the main thing that you can do in the game, I think it'd be really cool if you could inflict crimes on like NPCs that live in the city. So like there could be like a woman with her baby walking, and then you like hold a gun up to the woman, and then you could like rob her and stuff. I don't know, I just think that would be really cool. I also think it'd be really cool if you could hold people hostage in your apartment, and like in order to free the hostage, someone would need to give you some money. I think that would be really cool as well. And then like there would be cops waiting outside the house waiting to take you down. You know, that's just a suggestion. Like obviously they don't need to put that into their game. That's just a little suggestion that I thought would be really cool. And since not everyone is good at using guns and stuff and like aiming for shooting, because I know I'm not, I think it'd be really cool if they could also add some more weapons to the game aside from guns. I'm not entirely sure if it's just guns. Maybe they have like a few weapons that aren't guns, but as I'm aware, majority of them are guns. So I think it'd be cool if they added more different weapons as well. But yeah, like I said in the beginning, this is just all my view. Feel free to disagree with it and stuff. I guess you could say the game just isn't my cup of tea. I know a lot of people obviously like this game, and it's successful for a reason. So whatever they're doing it right. I just think these things could really improve the game. So one of my friends is actually a huge lover of Jailbreak, and he likes to play it a lot with his friends. And since I wanted a different perspective from someone else who actually likes the game, I asked him what he loves about the game and why he loves it. He says that he has a lot of fun playing with his friends, and he really likes the chase aspect of the game. He thinks getting chased by cops while you commit crimes and stuff is really fun. And another thing he also really likes about the game is the cars and the customization. He loves cars a lot. So yeah, if you guys want, you can read that. I'm not gonna read all of it, but if you want, you can. But that's basically what he likes about the game. So it all really comes down to what you prefer in a game, I guess. It really comes down to the type of games that you're into and the type of games that you personally like. So I guess you could say that I might be a tiny bit biased. It's just really not my cup of tea, but obviously a lot of people love it. It's definitely not a bad game. I just think they could add a lot more to it and do more with it, because like I said before, it just seems really repetitive and a little bit too easy to like escape from jail. You know, the main aspect of the game, it seems like you're just supposed to rob banks and get cars, and there doesn't really seem like a whole lot that you can do. But you know, that's a lot of the reason why people love it. They really like the simple aspect. So yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just not my type of game, I guess. Either way, even though I don't fully understand why it was such a popular game and still is such a popular game, I'm still in the end really happy for the developers of this game and their success. I think it's really awesome that, you know, they literally have 4 billion people who have visited their game. That's awesome. That's like really cool, and that's such a huge accomplishment. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video in the comments. Let me know your views. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? What do you think they could do to improve their game, or do you think it's just fine the way it is? Let me know in the comment. And as always, thank you so much to my patrons: Jay and Bear, Wolby, Joseph Plays Official, Cursed Gamer, Tiptoff Draws, Auburn B, Flames the Myth Legend, Lucas, Sydney Theus, Little Shadow, Burnt Tea, Pristine, Quack, Noki, Sid Explosive Diarrhea, Warm Freeze, Untitled Citizen, and Stork. Thank you guys so much for the support. It means so much to me. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!